Let's talk about the restricted free agents still in free agency in the NBA and predict what they are going to get on their contracts. Starting with Josh Giddy and the Chicago Bulls. Giddy and the Bulls have gone back and forth this whole offseason. It doesn't seem like they're on the same page. Giddy wants north of 30 million. The Bulls want to get closer to 20 million. And I think ultimately that they come to a compromise. I think his contract is going to be 3 years, $70 million with a third-year player option on it. This is a compromise for Giddy, but the market, the way that it is broke, there are no other teams that are willing to pay him a ton of money. It's hard to even make a sign and trade work. And ultimately, the Bulls have a little bit more leverage here. It also allows Giddy to hit free agency again in 2 years just in case he balls out, while getting a little bit of a payday now. It's good to see him get over 18 for once. All right, next up, Jonathan Kaminga of the Golden State Warriors. Now, the latest reports have said that he is being offered somewhere in the ballpark of 2 years, $45 million with a second-year team option. But Kaminga is sick of dealing with the Warriors. It's not guaranteed he's going to get starter minutes next year. He wants to go to a team where he can have the ball more, and he would be the third or fourth or even fifth option on this Warriors team next year. If I were his agent, I would just tell him to take that, and then we'll figure it out later, whether he gets traded a year from now if they pick up the option. Maybe they decline the option and he can hit free agency again a year from now. But Kaminga wants to guarantee that, so I think he's going to end up picking up his qualifying offer, which is a rare move, a risky move, but I think it's something that he is going to do, and I think he will be an unrestricted free agent straight up next offseason. Keep in mind, if you pick up your qualifying offer, you automatically get a no-trade clause, so if he doesn't want to get traded and he just wants to hit free agency next year, he can do that, and it is a huge bet on himself. Another player that I think could take the qualifying offer is Cam Thomas of the Brooklyn Nets. So far, Cam is getting offered basically nothing from the Nets, even less than Kaminga was getting from the Warriors. The reports are something like 2 years, $28 million, so around the mid-level exception, with a second-year team option, so basically it's just a one-year deal for Cam Thomas. I think he takes that qualifying offer, 1 year, $6 million, hits unrestricted free agency a year from now, and with much more cap space next summer, has potential to cash out with another team a year from now if he wants to leave the Nets. The last player, Quentin Grimes of my Philadelphia 76ers. There have been whispers from Jake Fisher that Quentin Grimes also could take the qualifying offer. I would be surprised if he did that, only because the Sixers are apparently guaranteeing him a starting spot, and they are willing to go north of $20 million to bring him back, but Grimes camp has wanted north of $30 million, and ultimately, I think this resolves itself. Similar to Giddy, I think Grimes structures himself a 3-year, $63 million contract, so a little over $20 million per year, with a third-year player option on it. And once they do this, I would keep an eye on the Sixers salary dumping Andre Drummond to save some money, and potentially either convert Jabari Walker to a standard contract or sign a free agent.